What's up, YouTube? Curtain6693 here to bring you gaming anime news. Here's one of the things that I find interesting. Well, today I got some more news for you. This is concerning the PS4 Vita. Apparently there's a PS4 Vita TV that was talked about at the pre-Tokyo Game Show. I think it was like a few days ago or a day ago. Something of that nature. Apparently, it's going to be able to play just like some kind of device where it can play TV services and different things like that. Now, I don't think it's really necessary, and I'll get more to this discussion later. But I mean, hey, more Sony stuff. And also apparently the PS Vita is getting a new model. It's going to be like 20% smaller, 15% lighter. And basically, it'll be better. It'll be slightly better. And now that's good. Now I don't remember if they really had a price for it yet, but that would be really nice. It would be really nice if they came in a bundle with the PS4. That would be really cool. I would actually get that once they get more games for the PS Vita. Once it gets, I'd say, more popular. But one of the things that I really want to talk about with this console generation is really the lack of, I would say, originality. And this is why. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of new features that come with these new consoles, but if you ever notice, look how it started off like this. Xbox One, DRM policies. PS4, no DRM policies. Xbox One paywall. PS4, minimum paywall. Xbox One, no official. You have to have an official headset, which was not included. PS4, you can pretty much use whatever the hell you want. And then and so you saw Xbox said, "Oh, wait a minute, they have no DRM. We're losing this war. Let's take that out." Oh, wait, they can use anything for a headset. We only allow official headset. Let's change that around. It's just. And then they also have similar specs. Now they're both having TV services. Basically, what I'm saying is these consoles, as far as like hardware and features, are becoming a little bit more of the same, except that PS4 doesn't have much of a paywall, and you can also play. You'll be able to play like classic games from the previous generation. So that's a good thing. But just I don't know, because you know what I mean. Like back in the old days of Nintendo 64 and PS1, those consoles, they felt really different. They were all good consoles, but they also felt different at the same time. They didn't feel the same. I would say, and just one of the problems that I have with the consoles now is I just kind of feel like they're becoming a little bit more of the same, a little bit more. They feel the same except the games. And I think that honestly, officially, I do think that this console war will eventually come down to the games. Which games do people really want? I do think that the paywall behind these two consoles will also matter too. Because with PS4, the only thing that you got to pay for is multiplayer online. Everything else is free. Xbox, Xbox, you can't even blow your nose, and you gotta pay $60. So there's that. And then also, I think the Plus membership is like $50 instead of $60 for Xbox. So as far as money investment, PS4 is the way to go. But I will say this though, one of the and this is to prove that I'm not a fanboy. I will speak out for one of the weaknesses of the Sony. One of Sony's biggest problems, in my opinion, is a real lack of solid exclusives. The real lack of, really, like, besides, like, even Kingdom Hearts apparently is going to be multi-plat now. Like, I don't know, there's a bunch of indie games. There's Killzone, and they still own the God of War title, Uncharted title, which we haven't heard anything about yet. So God of War, I can understand, it just came out the God of War like a year ago or so, or two, however long ago. But like Uncharted 4, we're I know Infamous 2 is exclusive, but what I'm saying is really besides like Killzone, Infamous 2, and a bunch of indie titles and a bunch of like other games, like I think like Drive Club and some other little shit here and there. Like there's nothing really concrete. 3 Xbox One, in my opinion, as far as like bigger titles, they're winning. As far as Dead Rising 3, Rise, Yeah, Dead Rising 3 and Rise and some of the other games. I just can't think of right now. Oh, like Project Spark, Forza Motorsport 5. There we go. There it's turning. Like games like those. They have a little bit more to give. Than I would say as far as right now. I do think that later on, once PS4 brings out their big guns, I do think that'll change. But I will say that that's one of the problems that I have with the Sony right now. It's the lack of exclusives. The plus side for me though is the fact that, like I said, there's no paywall for minimum paywall for PS4. There's no they're gonna allow party chat, and you get free games, and most of the games that I want are actually multi-plat. They actually aren't exclusives. Like Mirror's Edge 2, Kingdom Hearts, Star Wars Battlefront. All those games multi-plat. Now, the one game that I'm really waiting to become multi-plat is actually Left 4 Dead 2. Not Left 4 Dead 2, Left 4 Dead 3. Whenever that gets an official announcement, we've heard rumors, but once that gets a green light, if that game is multi-plat, oh yes, the glory. But another bad news for Sony is that they're not releasing the PS4 in Japan until like February or something, like February 22nd, or don't quote me on that, but I know it's in February. And I think that's a bad. Isn't that like PlayStation's hometown, or like Sony? They're like mostly Japanese, right? So what the fuck? So I don't understand, how are they gonna console? Apparently, they say they have to port over like a lot of the stuff, like Japanese culture and language and shit. So they gotta. It takes time, but I just kind of feel like, well, damn. And I think that's the problem with these consoles, is the fact that like so many things are coming out later for other countries, and you see what I mean? It's like every console has its obvious pros and cons. Like on this side, you get this, but on the bad side, this happens and that happens. So, um, so yeah. And also another thing I want to talk about is gotta wrap this up. But Xbox apparently apologized to fans for the way they've been treating, the fans and stuff like that. And I won't spend too much time on this, but me personally, I guess it's fine. My opinion, just, I don't know. I really don't have any much of a comment on that, but I'm just letting you guys know that they have apparently there's the word going around that they're saying that they're apologizing to us. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this news. How do you guys feel about the consoles now? How do you guys feel about the exclusives? About the PS4 and the new things. Let me know. Rate, comment, favorite, subscribe, and I will have another video out later today. Sorry, I have to make a really quick run, and I'll see you guys later. Current 693 out.